Well, good morning and welcome to another Monday Love Note. I'm Diane Lowry. I want to share with you a few things that I've learned this past week through my studies in Romans chapter 5. After a few hours of just digging in, I discovered the crux of human depravity. It wasn't our fault. It solely lies on the shoulders of one man, Adam. Romans 5, verse 12 says, just as sin came into the world through one man, and death through sin, and so death spread to all men because all sinned. Oh boy. Well, wait until you hear what I learned. Paul lays this out in a most brilliant economy of words, but there's so much hiding in plain sight. Within 3 verses, the crux of the sin solution is presented. And in Romans 5:15, we read this. But the free gift is not like the trespass. For if many died through one man's trespass, much more have the grace of God and the free gift by the grace of that one man, Jesus Christ, abounding for many. So our salvation is not our responsibility either. There's not one thing that we could do to change the verdict of guilty. I mean, we are wretches. I'm still a wretch who's been saved by grace. I don't know. That's Paul's point in this penetrating passage. He's been since Romans chapter 3, verse 12, I think it is, presenting, or 15, 21, presenting for us he's opening the seed of the gospel, and he's continuing that conversation with this comparative between how one man could create a need to have another man come and fix it all. And so my teachers are not apt to let me go on this study, and so I'm taking my time through it. And I'm not going to lie, man, I've been kind of walking around really just understanding how valueless we are as human beings. Like, there is none of us, there's not one single person that has anything to offer God that could even compare to what he provides for himself. You know, at the end of King David's life, when he was giving his final speech to the people of Israel and kind of affirming that Solomon would be their next king, I love what he says here in 1 Chronicles 29:14. But who am I? And what is my people that we should be able thus to offer willingly? For all things come from you, and of your own have we given you. Everything we have to give the Lord is from the Lord. We have nothing on our own merit. Everything I have for the Lord must come from him, through me, for him. There's nothing worthy of myself. I'm nothing but a wretch of a human being, and I don't mind admitting that. And here's the truth, neither are you. Anything good or worthy. We're saved by it, we live by it, we die by it. Everything is by the amazing grace of God. Once you were a sinner, not because you sin, because you are a sinner. But grace made you a saint, not because you don't sin, but because Jesus paid for your sin, and you, by faith, believe it. All of it. The stuff you've done, what you're doing right now, what you're going to do, is all paid in full because God gave you, by grace, the faith to believe in his amazing grace. Paid in full. So you, And sometimes you do this. We're all guilty of this. Every single one of us. You who are out there, who are ready to judge somebody else, you better find a mirror, as should we all, and get the log out of our own eyes before we pull the speck out of somebody else's. I truly do hope that you join me on this study. I think for the people who have continuously joined me with it, we're all being sanctified and changed by the truths that we're learning in these studies. So I'd like to encourage you to enjoy the journey of your faith. When God looks at us, he does not see us as sinners. He sees us as our debt paid in full. And now what he wants to do is to sanctify us with how we live our lives. And that's a decision that is solely up to you. You don't have much to do with your salvation, but you and I have everything to do with whether or not we're going to be sanctified and obedient to trust and live by faith so that the Lord can shape us into his sons and daughters that imitate the one and only Jesus Christ. Well, I hope you have a beautiful day today. Enjoy it for whatever it is. Use every opportunity to glorify the Lord. Bring honor and glory to him. Allow him to use you in your life in any capacity, whether it's through prayer, whether it's through picking up the phone. Look at me doing this like the old-fashioned, picking up your phone and calling a friend or texting a friend to encourage them. Find a Bible verse to encourage another friend, and for sure yourself. This is the way that God has designed us to live. We have been saved to bring honor and glory to him. And I pray that you experience that in your life today. Okay, I hope I see you at Bible class tomorrow night. You can just subscribe right here and we'll hook you right up to that. Anyway, you guys take care. I love you and have a great day.